Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Back with a new Magic the Gathering Arena Standard Best of 1 Mythic Ranked Deck Guide. It's Boros Aggro, and in the video today, we'll showcase the build, discussing the strategies and synergies held within, demonstrating this now within our gameplay against the best decks and players in the world, wrapping up with our final thoughts and deck review. Like, comment, and subscribe to help support the channel. You can also join our community Discord. Thanks again, and let's take a look at the new deck. Boros +1 Aggro is the name of the game, and well, we were playing a little bit of a janked Izzet deck in our last video, and we slipped some rank. Promised you guys a banger to make up for it. This is exactly what we'll be showcasing today. Really strong deck with a red and white aggro at a 2.3 average mana value, running on 24 lands. We are building the deck around the Dusk Legion Duelist. This is a 2-mana 2/2 with Vigilance, and whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on the Dusk Legion Duelist, draw a card. If this ability triggers, again, just don't worry about it, it's only once each turn. So this will allow us to play something like a Kumano faces Kakkazan on turn 1. First, you'll deal 1 damage to each opponent and planeswalker they control. And then next, whenever you cast your next creature spell, it's going to enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. That will trigger the Duelist's ability, entering now as a 3/3 with Vigilance, dodging, cut down, and giving you a draw to, at the very worst case scenario, replace itself if it is removed. And then, of course, you'll exile Kumano and return it as the Etching. It's a 2/2 with haste, and if a creature dealt damage this turn by a source you control would die, exile it instead. So, that's kind of what we're looking to do on turn 1, turn 2. Turn 3, we're back with another +1 counter via the Siege Veteran. For 3 mana, 2 power, 2 toughness, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, right? Now it's going to become a 4/4 with Vigilance, give you a second draw. And whenever another non-token soldier you control dies, create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token, and, well, would you look at that, the Duelist is a soldier. And then on turn 4, we'll slam the Thundering Raiju for 4 mana, 3 power, 3 toughness with haste. When it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then the Thundering Raiju deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures that you control other than Thundering Raiju. This is, again, great because it can put a counter on the Duelist. It can deal damage from the counter on the Duelist as you put a counter somewhere else, right? And of course, it's just a nice body with haste. So that's what we'll be doing to utilize the Dusk Legion Duelist within the deck. Of course, we have some other goodies here within the build as well. A Hopeful Initiate for 1 mana, 1 power, 2 toughness with training. And whenever it attacks with another attacking creature that has a greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on the Initiate. And then we can pay 3 to remove 2 counters from creatures that we control to destroy artifact or enchantment, which is just so powerful right now. 2 copies of the Mite also for 1 as a 1/1 with Toxic 1 that cannot block. We can pay 1 Phyrexian White, which is either 1 white mana or 2 life for those unaware. To choose a color, another target creature we control will gain Toxic 1 and Hexproof from the chosen color until the end of turn. It also cannot be blocked by creatures of that color. This is nice for protection as well as the evasion that it provides. 2 copies of Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, 2 mana, 2 power, 1 toughness with First Strike. Non-creature spells you cast will cost 1 more. And that goes for you and your opponent, which is phenomenal. 2 copies of Feldon, Ronom Excavator for 2 mana, 2 power, 2 toughness with haste, can't block. Whenever it's dealt damage, exile that many cards from the top of your library, and until the end of turn, you may play them, which is quite nice. Play 1 of them, you get to choose 1, and then that's your chosen one to play. 2 copies of Squee for 3 as a 2/2 with haste. When it attacks, create a 1/1 that's tapped and attacking. Furthermore, we can recast it from our grave by exiling 4 other cards and increasing its mana cost from 3 to 4. 2 copies of Adeline, Resplendent Cathar for 3 mana. Its power will be equal to the number of creatures we control. It has 4 toughness and vigilance. And whenever you attack with any creature, create a 1/1 that's also tapped and attacking, similar to Squee. Finally, 4 copies of Brutal Cathar for 3 mana, 2 power, 2 toughness. When it enters the battlefield, exile a creature our opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. This is Daybound. Nightbound is the Brute as a 3/3 with Ward, pay 3 life. It will also have first strike now. And that Cathar will re-exile creatures if we can flip it back to itself. Not just on entry, but once we go to the Brute and then back to the Cathar through that day-night cycle, you'll get the extra X. If you don't know what that is, just, mention it in the comments. Someone will help you. We've got the Forge and the Pass for utility, not utility, consistency, and the Defiance and Empire as our utility lands. Pardon me. That will make a very friendly mana base for what is a very friendly deck. It's been a long day. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, and join that community Discord. But most importantly, just kick back, relax, and have fun. Take care, and we'll meet up afterwards, as always, to kind of talk a little bit more about the deck, okay? Okay, our opponent's going first. We have a turn 1. It's not ideal, but it's here. A lot of turn 3. Interesting. Turn 2 off the top is really, really good for us. Squee first. Well, Veteran could be... Are they going to self-sacrifice? You dog. I like the deck. It's original. That's basically how you win my heart. Play something I've not seen before. Did we just become best friends? Yup. Literally. They're going to block a 1/1 regardless, so we may as well send them both in. Three cards left in hand. You're good. We're good. You were good. Slamming in for 7 this time. Fifth land out. If we can draw the 6th, we double drop Veterans. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello. What's your name? What's this card do, chat? It looks pretty good. Double blockers. They block the 2/3/3s. We hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be lethal. Unless they... If they can kill my Cathar and we're attacking into life gain, then that's not nice. Go for it. All right, you gotta push it. Right, they block the 2/3s. We hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the other goblin would be 7. I thought that they had it for sure, like a Fateful Absence. Soul Partition, the list goes on for sure. Going first with a really, really nice hand, actually. Kumano 1. Duelist on 2 as a 3/3 with Vigilance, resulting in an ETB draw. And we're just looking for a 3-drop Or, you know, another 2-drop, a 1-drop, whatever it is. But something we can play next turn. Right, could be, by all means, another 2-drop, another 1-drop. Ooh, goodbye, Thundering Raiju. It was nice knowing you. Let's keep it. It's a secret, they don't see it. And we can start training the Initiate. A little bit of life gain in my side. And that's what, you know, a good reason to have saved it. I am going to Seat of the Empire if I get the chance. Or that. Right, just destroy it with the Hopeful Initiate. That's always a good play. Ellis. Voice of the Blessed. With the life gain. I like it. I like it. You're gonna kill the life gain, I'd assume, the Duelist. Or not the life gain, the draw engine. Sometimes I say the wrong thing, okay? Down to 1, they leave it. Four cards in hand. Adeline's nice. Some life gain. Oh! Not impressed. If they attack with that 2/2, they get another life gain. We have the 6th land and they know that. It's lethal with the Raiju, is it not? Right, just with the trigger. And then I guess we have extra attackers as well. Going first. Like I deserve. Is that all it takes? Is that why I'm not going first, HGG? Are you saying I don't deserve it? Hey man, it's not up to me. It's the shuffler's decision. Alright. Land is good. Duelist out. Ossification. Probably next turn, because they play something I hate. Move Cathar too. Hopefully we get that second red source. Oh. Someone doesn't like the enchantment deck. I kind of want the creature. Hit with haste. Vigilance, HGG. Oh man, I am slipping. I caught myself though. You gotta give me that, give me that. Ah, my Thundering Raiju. I don't appreciate that. And they got to see our Ossification, which I think I am saving. And I want this for the Raiju. Nighttime. She got over there, Willis. A land. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I see you. Land out, Squee out. Ossification on the land, taking the Commando, which could just sacrifice itself, which is totally fine. It's the same thing we're looking to accomplish. Well, it's actually better than what we're trying to do. Oh, they take the Mite, a real big tough guy, yeah? All right. I'm going to pay life for this because we're still at 20. Protection from white on Squee. Well, it's not protection. You know what I mean. And then get blasted. I want to save that draw engine for Thundering Raiju. That'll be on our next land draw. Hitting for 5. Down to 13. Oh my... This Sparky made it all the way to Mythic, chat. That's pretty cool. Sparky's in Mythic. That's maybe the best name you could have in Arena. How did you get that? What? It even has the capital. Wow. What an honor. It'd be cool if they had the custom emotes as well that Sparky has. Going first, as it should be. The reason you never get to go first is because I'm always going first. Oh, man. You cannot troll your audience like that, HGG. They will believe you. Just stop it. This Thalia against Domain deck is pretty smooth. It's going to offset their ley line. Hopefully. Yep. And then we are Barshin for 6. Down to 13. They're going to take Adeline. They're not going to play the Stomper. Calyx? You've gone wild. I've gone wild. We've curved out absolutely perfectly. Oh my gosh. Everybody say a prayer for our opponent. They might uninstall the game. Turn 1 Etching, turn 2 Thalia, turn 3 Adeline, turn 4 Thundering Raiju. No, no, no. Our opponent's going first. Strange. To drop off the top. No. We're looking for the Dusk Legion Duelist off the top. Please and thank you. It's a slow start. And they're excelling, you know? Oh, wow. That is impressive. They might just kill us, you know? Double prowess. They're hitting for 4-6. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Well, at least it's not a spell. A lightning strike would be brutal. Good game. Yeah. Woof. I want to go first. Going first! Thank you! Now we've won. It's that simple. Go first and win. Huh. I want to train immediately. If you can get away without playing Thalia, your damage output is higher, but it's always a risk. Okay, we're good. I think we can continue to cruise. And then here's another train. Yeah, good game. So because, you know, we don't think that there's any removal, we can actually put the Feldon. That's going to result in an early train. And then the Siege Veteran is another train. And it's just like, it's good times. Going first with what would be the perfect hand. Land's just a little slow. And we're going to just play back a turn. Right. Unless... Well, no. Definitely. Ideally, untapped red source off the top. But we could also take... like a Mite or an Initiate or something. A 1-drop white card. Nope. Let's take our 1 damage. Feldon coming in, hitting for 3-16. Ouch. Where were you? And we'll get that draw again next turn as well. The 3/3 is nice to defend. That's very good. At least it replaced itself. Hit for 4-12. Let's take the draw. I guess we're defending. You dog! Woof woof, baby. 4th line and play 3 cards in hand. Please don't play a Thundering Raiju. Ren's Resolve. Land. Ren's Resolve. I think we'll just see another Resolve almost. No, Bloodthirsty. Okay, we've got good defenders. Swing in. No. Veteran out. Takes a draw. Draw's always going to be, you know, top notch. We get to see why there. Let's get that train going. We still have plenty of blockers. And 12 life. Then we'll take the Feldon. Sorry, Feldon. I like to add the I. Alright, here's the 5th land. Here's a Resolve. I assume. Okay. Land. They've already played a land this turn. 2 cards in hand. Invasion doesn't kill, but it hits us to 4. Can't say I appreciate that. It's a third of our life total. We can kill the battery. They'd have to pay to, you know, get it anyways. Let's take our draw. Seven damage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We could force blocks. Because we have a vigilance blocker. I don't think the initiate on their battery's worth it. Neither do they. Let's take it off the initiate because the duelist can block. 2 cards in hand. Plays 6 land, double invasion Regatha. They win. Thanks. Good game to use. Crucible. Sadly, just not enough. Very close, though. Ooh, off the top. It's always nice to see. All right. Looks like a very good start. Mono red with pretty land. Sorry, mono white with... Have I said anything correctly today? Oh my lord. It's like, how is he doing it on purpose? No, this is just my life, chat. What is going on over there? I'm confused. It was a main phase, too. Okay, it's just soldier deck. I mean, I'm not going to let you build soldiers. Maybe I am. Because I need the train. Risky Biskers here. And they don't want to trade either. But now we've got good defenders with the Vigilant creatures. As long as we can dodge Brutal Cathars. Dodge Sky Strike Officers. Right? I guess Aviators. Maybe even more Veterans. Their whole deck is gas. I mean, Soldier's deck is just so good. Let's clean it up. Double block on the Initiate if they want. Let's go get him. So I can see a double block on the Hopeful and a single block on the Duelist. Taking 6. No? Okay. Another Duelist in play. Have we played a single red card? Nope. I swear they're in here. There's red cards in here. Hey. Let's take a draw. And we're slamming. BEA Yartiful. Hitting for 2. Down to 4. We clean their field, make a soldier token, and land is out. It's always nice to beat a soldier's deck. They maybe had a little land trouble, but soldiers is such a low curve too. Song of the Rope. Nominos. It's important to have a little dance party while you get roped. They're logging into YouTube right now to the Soldier's deck video, and they're like, this is the worst deck. I can't get any wins with it. And the truth of it is, Magic is just a hard game, regardless of what deck you're using. You know, you could have Shouldered in your deck. You could have Atraxa in your deck and still lose. Are you sure, HGG? I don't think that's possible. It is. It's rare, I guess, but possible. Same goes just, you know, with playing a meta deck. You know, it's just because you're playing a very good deck doesn't mean you're unbeatable. Doesn't mean that you won't lose the majority of your games, right? You have, you know, like 55% win rate in the Pro Tour. You're doing good. Like, you know, that's very good. And I think a lot of people are like, well, you know, I didn't win every single game. But it's like you're flipping coins, bro. You can't get heads every time. Like, settle down. You want to bet? A professional coin heads flipper never has flipped tails in his life. Their life. Pardon me. It's important to not assume your imaginary character's gender, okay? Anyways, they can flip coins. You know, they're in the future Guinness Book of World Records. We don't need the draw. We don't need anything. Let's just, you know, get those over with before there's any additional triggers, right? We don't need to play anything. Put it on the stack. I dare you. We're out of here. Great game, Lost. All right, opponent goes first. Let's keep 7. they playing? It kind of dictates whether we go Mite or Initiate first. Oh, no, that's a Mite. That is a Mite if I've ever seen it. Could be Domain, could be Esper Legends. Both of which are littered with removal. Dusk Legion Duelist is in play. No attack with the Mite. Raffine's Informant. So it's like a portal deck or something? Yeah. One with the multiverse. So this is bad. So this is ultra bad. They probably block Squee. We need to get Initiate out. We need to get Initiate training so it can kill the multiverse. Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance that they're going to have Repair and Recharge. And we'll just try to dunk on it once it enters. For 3. Meow. Hey, give him a big roar. Sorry, distracted. Discarding a land? Or are they going to bring back this Informant? Sometimes they like to ramp. The Informant's cool too. Yeah, they want to ramp. Typically the play. Oh, we're in danger. It's a lot of land, man. A lot of land. Hate lands in an aggro deck. That's cool. I'm like not impressed. Hilarious opponent. Portals there. Ugh, gross. So here's the question though. Are they going to ban this card at the end of August? Are they going to ban Shouldered at the end of August? I don't know. Brutal Cathar off the top. Thank you. And then we're going to dunk on the Architect here. That part is annoying, but whatever. Down to 6. So multiverse hits. Well, they might not have an untapped land. They need an untapped land for multiverse at 8. They don't. Well, yes, they do. And then they cast the other. And then they cast something else. Cool. So destroying that's going to be hard because there's 2 of them. Bro. $25 mana? No, sorry. 30 mana in 1 turn. 30 mana this turn. Very impressive. Oh, sorry, 32 mana. They're going to take our Squee from us. So we need to get that in the grave right away. And then exile our creatures so they can't take them. But they still have their Informant and Requisitioner. Trying, you know, I don't know, it's 32 mana in 1 turn. Oh my gosh. Wow. Very cool. She got over there, Willis. Come on. Farewell could go on my ban list too, as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Good game. I know, you know, it's just like... You've gone into World Championship mode. You're like, okay. This is still a match somehow. And it is. Araxa wins every game it's ever played in. Oh my gosh. Pretty cool deck. It's not mono red aggro. It's not mono white aggro. It's just a little something special in between. You could call it mono white with extra steps. It's not nearly as oppressive. I know that's not a good thing to say for this deck, but we are better in our own way, right? We have haste. We have alternative sources of damage output. Thundering Raiju, right? We have draw that we don't have to pay for that is just happening by default. What there isn't is the Lord abilities, right? What there isn't is the life gain. There could be the life gain. That, the adversary is something that I was considering. That's the only thing that I think that we are missing here is a little bit of life gain, right? Maybe it's pink aggro. That's a good name for it, right? Sorry, Boros, we're renaming you. Strawberry aggro. Ooh. With that being said, I have some unfinished strawberry ice cream in the freezer that I must get to. So thank you all so much for watching. The sideboard, cards I considered while building the deck. Courage, more Mites, the Phoenix Chick, Invasion, the Recruiter, which I think actually is phenomenal with the deck. The Peacekeeper, and the Command. Just cards that I was looking at while building the deck. There's no need to go through them. Of course, you know, you can experiment with them while you play some matches as well, and let me know how those work. So, cheers. I'm going to go enjoy the ice cream that I have prepared for my evening, and hopefully that makes me feel a little bit better about my day. Thanks for watching. Have a magical day, and I'll see you soon in the next.